Hello, and welcome to CopTipAmerica.com, where we teach you the elements of criminal law. I'd like to thank you, those who are teenagers, ages 13 to 17. We're teaching you the law because you're getting ready to hit, some of you, age 18, where the law is no longer playing around with you. When you are a teenager, there are some sympathetic judges that may give you a second chance, may put you on house arrest. They may go a little light. Maybe that's sympathy towards the parents, but things are about to change. So please do understand that, yes, people have not been educated in these laws that keep being broken. People do not get a pass because they're a teenager. No, you're a human being, subject to start a house fire and arson and know what you're doing. Whether you laughing and grinning, and that's the secret to being a teenager. They laugh a lot. Yeah, I know. But I knew one teenager, he laughed a lot. Just laugh, man, just laugh. Take it light, act like a crazy teen. Yeah, but let me explain this to you. He knew what he was doing. Then he started laughing. Judges can't believe things, but oh no, it's time to stop with this. I can't believe. No. Believe it. You guys do not, repeat, do not do this. All of these laws that we're going over are posted, and you can look at the list that we're going to be going over. Buckle it down. Those who are doing it right, love you for it. Love you for it. Those who are on the cuspice, on that fence, come back over and be with the folk who are being loved. Those who are in it and trying to clean your life up, tell folk, man, it's real. It's real, man. You don't want to come down here. I've been trying to find a job and doing this, that, and the other. That stuff real. Help one another in your peer group. It's not an us against them type mentality out here. But if you want to make it that, it'll be that. Don't do that. You're just another batch of human beings that are coming along. And if you keep doing right and you don't do all that drinking and driving and craziness, end up trying to go to war with a pole or a tree, you'll live. And get over to 18. You can't go backwards in life. Can't be a kid. So no matter what kind of tricks and games and all that you guys play, when you break these laws, that's it. And most of these are felonies. People keep doing these things from generation to generation to generation, from decade to decade to decade, from day to day to day. When is it going to stop? Somebody has to be about getting this list to be about this. Wait a minute, then after a while, all you got left is justified homicide, and that needs a little dust on it too. It's unnecessary to keep doing the same thing expecting different results. Or you heard someone was successful at breaking one of these laws and got over. Some of that could be a lie. Some of it. And you sitting down there just as gullible. Don't be so gullible. Listen to some of them other messages I've been preaching to y'all. Yes, somebody got to care. So, I'm trying to help. But you got to help yourself. There are millions of you guys out there. Kids who have had it out with their parents and end up homeless. And didn't think that maybe you said or did one thing too many. And it was that one thing, that one straw that broke that camel's back. That's why that teen is out of that house. Because people don't have babies to watch them grow up and have dreams and fantasies of how their lives are going to turn out, just to cast them to the streets. No, there are some teens that have taken it to the nth. Was it necessary? No, now you're out in the cold. And nobody wants to be bothered with you because you can't seem to get along with anybody. Because you're so upset. No, you can't take freedom of speech to its highest level and tell off your parents. Slam doors. Do it all. No. 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 Ask those teens who don't have homes. Ask those teens who were put in foster care. And at the age of 18, they are out. Bye. Bye. There is no transitioning. You're 18, bye. You should have had it all figured out by now. Bye. Wow. But it is what it is. You can't be in every person's life, a life. Wow, somebody gonna sit down and talk to you about their entire life? You got 18 years to listen? And they're 18 years old? People don't have that kind of time. Things have to be done. You don't get paid to listen to people. Things move forward. Fast. Move. Jippy jippy. Move. Trains are going and metro flying, and you got time to sit around and listen to people's sorry stories? That's what prison guards do. They get paid to do that. Just sit there listening as they pass them by. I had a rough childhood. You helped with that rough childhood. You can't help it. Now, there's very seldom people who are totally innocent. Totally innocent. Totally innocent. That are truly victimized. Not somebody crying because they done something. They're not telling you guys the entire story. No, their room isn't clean. No, they don't make good grades. Yes, they tell off everybody. Yeah, they got a smart mouth. Yes, they're disrespectful. And then they broke the law. Again and again and again. And mom been getting them out of their mess for years, to the point that she broke. And then they have the audacity to say, my mother don't love me. My dad don't love me. You done too much. And ain't not one thing wrong with them. And then they want to turn around and say, well, my child's hyper. What? No. Things don't happen back to back to back to back to back. It doesn't happen in your life that way. All right, let's move forward to official killing, because a lot of these adults who everybody once was a teen, once was an adolescent, once was a baby, once needed that assistance, don't get so bold and shake off the hand that helped you along. Your parents. Your government, they are in place and must stay in place, because America's a wonderful place. Look what they did so far in comparison to other countries. And they're going to do more when people decide to get it together. And we're doing that right now, because I want to see the full potential of the United States of America. But let me tell you this. There are people who lose it, or who may be truly mentally ill, and there's not that many. I told you, there's only 1 or 2% of the world, of the United States population, that are truly mentally, certifiably ill. Oh, it's a large number, because you have 317 million people. What's 1, 2% of that? Wow. And you don't know where they are. They're no longer staying in houses and locked up and put it over in the bird sanctuary. No. They're set free on these streets. You're not allowed to just lock folk away. Not unless they're criminally insane. Now they're going to put them in prisons, and they've been doing that. Will you be one of them? You have to be peaceful enough to know if something is going on with you, so people can help you. But you can't be wilding out. Oh, that's just a teenager for you. No. Is that person suffering from a mental illness? And it will take years to discover that. Because they got to get all that foolishness out the way. Is a person just saying they hear voices just to get out of a situation, Or do they really hear those voices? All right, telling them to kill officials. And there have been young people who made this attempt. Even if you attempt, believe you me, there's a law that's going to cover when you attempt to do such a thing. All right, elements making up the crime of official killing. And thank goodness our officials did not forget themselves. And all this writing, beautiful. You have to respect that. I think if you had to sit down there and write that, wow, and research it too. Things ain't easy. They can be easily read. They can be easily tossed and thrown away, but they're not easily developed. Okay? You don't want somebody tearing up your term paper after hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, do you? No. Tell your little brother, sister, get out the room, because if they turn around and they hit that delete button, okay, and there's no autosave, or it only goes back to when you did your first correction and you forgot to save it because somebody called you on the phone and you trying to multitask, come on now. Y'all know, I know what it is to have lost the term paper. Wow. I just sat there in amazement. Why not save it? And yeah, I went to cussing. I was so hurt. But that's what they do. They devote their time. And it has to be respected. I'm like, well, I didn't know all that. Well, now you know. Alright? I took my time and compiled all of this. Me and a wonderful friend, we started out our journey. Alright, listen. You have 6 elements. Elements making up the crime of official killing. Remember 3. I'm not giving you 3 tries, like a 3 tries. No. You do 3 of them here. Not cool. Not cool. Alright, we have further reading on this as well. These videos are not edited, nor are they rehearsed. This is real life. Me, you, and that camera. Alright, listen. 1, killing a member of Congress. If you don't know what Congress is, please do look it up. Go on the internet and find out what is Congress. People need to keep up with things. That's amazing. They ever do that sidewalk thing? Do you know who the first president of the United States is? Was it Clinton? No. It was George Washington. But people don't know those things. Do you know who Abraham Lincoln is? Ain't he the inventor of Lincoln Logs? Don't he do log houses or something like that? Some of the people fall gone. Now, some people really don't know. Alright? But be a person who knows things. Not make up things. Not try to sound. Not put a little twist on things. Not try to get a name for yourself who really do know things. Alright? Because once they find out that you short on your stick, a lot of people ain't going to talk to you no more. That's how a lot of people lose friends. Because they sit up there and they try to make a name for themselves and fatten their resumes of life. This is who I am. Oh, she really smart. She's so. And nothing to back it up. You didn't open up one book, just running your mouth, dreaming up dreams for people to listen to. Don't do that. Alright, number 2, or exaggerate or understate. People do it all the time. Number 2, certain senior executive officials. Let's start with number 1 again. Now I'm going to read it straight on through. Number 1, killing a member of Congress. Number 2, certain senior executive officials. Number 3, justices of the Supreme Court. Number 4, a presidential or, number 5, vice presidential candidate or nominee to the Supreme Court. Right there, all of them covered. All of them that they wanted covered. Oh, there's more. Assassination cover a whole lot. Life is, so you can't keep up with this. So don't, if anybody's got in their mindset that they're going to see. And some people do that. They're going to see which law they want to break. You best believe there's people go around practicing doing this, taking bets. You best believe you're not going to be able to hang with this. Just chill. Go get your old janitor job. After a while, you kill an official, people ain't going to remember you. They're like, take that stuff off air. He got time for that. He want to be remembered. He want to be noted. She want to be noted. I haven't heard from Hinckley in a minute. Who cares? Who cares he's coming up for parole? Who cares? Who cares about Charles Manson? Took that, had command, accessory, told folk to take the baby out of the woman. What? Who cares about these human beings? They're sick, or they're just plain old maniac. Throw them away. They go. Nobody want to hear no more. They look at Charles Manson. He's been asking to get out for Lord knows how long. They had more parole hearings. He's not getting out. Neither is his buddies either. And look at all this life that they're missing. Like, wow, that's fascinating. That's interesting. He could have had records. He was a musician. He could have had records. He could have been helping people. No. Just takes a moment. It's just a moment. And you can mess up for a lifetime. Just a moment. A twinkling, a blink of an eye. Before you know it, you are from here over there. And don't even know how you got there. Up in there, watch what you got in your head. Watch your little ideas. Or somebody giving you ideas. Alright, or things you watching on TV and video games might come out when you least expect it. Life imprisonment upwards to death for this crime. Penalty for official killing damages that occurred in the cure will begin at $100,000 and go up. That's if they decide to stop there. And there is a civil case. There are civil charges that can be brought to every one of these. So, they get you on the fines and the penalties of cost of court. Oh, yeah. But guess what? You got some land here. You got your Social Security coming. No matter what age you are, they're going to come and get that check. They're going to come get that land. Your mothers, your fathers, your aunts, your grandmother. That's why a lot of people lose land and property and houses. Civil suits. Ooh. Don't mess it up, because they're going to wish you were never born. You get all their beautiful land in the Hamptons taken away from them. You got to shell out a huge check, the Hiltons, for foolishness. They'll disown you. But that still doesn't remove the fact they can disown you all they want, but you still are who you are. And the best of the best attorneys is coming after that money because it pays their salary and gives them a check they can walk away with. They get 33 1/3%. If a person don't offer them 40%, 40, 60. If you don't understand what I'm saying, stay with CopTube. You're gonna learn it all. Trust me, they're gonna walk away. They don't get that civil suit. If they don't win here, they're gonna come and get that money. That property. If they don't come like the IRS, then do a levy or a lien and get all your property down to your drawers, they're going to get it. And you're going to be homeless. That's why a lot of people are in, like those who are in hurricanes, there's a lot of people in rental situations, in hotels. The government going to get their money. And they're going to make sure other people who got these civil suits get theirs. So these attorneys can get shown enough paid. They're all in the same profession. Listen, baseball players care about first base, second base, third base. Yeah, they care about the whole team and the outfielders. And the batters up. Yeah. And the bat boy and the bat girl. They care about it all. So in the field of law, we care about it all. Now, a conspiracy charge can be added to most crimes, which increases or may double your sentence. It's real simple. Anybody that is connected had to run for office. I'm going to give it to you plain and simple. Anybody that had to run for office, and y'all know what this is like. Come on, guys. 8th grade to high school. You got folk running for SGA, right? Running for president of your class, vice president, treasurer. It's the same thing. Same thing. We can get rid of that. Don't hurt our officials. Tell other people not to do it as well. If they're coming to this country or they're born in this country, I don't care what age it is. They can get drunk, they can do whatever. Don't do it. Okay? People have a right to live. They have a right to live. They have a right not to be scared as well. We're on next to number 30. Conspiracy to murder. It didn't say murder, that the conspiracy to murder. And that's about scaring folks. Folks don't, you know, I want y'all to be at peace, and I want everybody else to be at peace. People that got to adults and have lost their mind. But if you commit an adult crime, you going down. Just like if you jump in red paint, we ain't going to charge you for the blue paint. We're going to charge you for the red paint that's all over your feet, all over your hands, all over your clothes. All right? Be good out there. Let's move to lesson number 30. We're starting to speed up here, and that's a good thing. All right? These are 800-pound gorillas. Leave these 800-pound gorillas alone. You can't fight this stuff. You're too young. That's why a lot of kids go into juvie, and you never see them again. The next thing you know, like, where you been? Man, they got me in juvie, man. So acting all cool. That's not attractive. To marry somebody or date somebody who has and they deserve to be loved as well, because once they've done the sentence, they done done it. But that's a hard one. They can't get a job. Now, we're going to work with people who have been incarcerated and let them know, if you devote yourself to not breaking these and any other law, we'll give you a certificate and we'll get you a job. How about that? And sometime we might just put a staff together of attorneys who will look into people's cases. And now listen, don't ask for a miracle. Don't play. If one of these laws have been broken in your past, you have served, but then you found there's a problem and you want to expunge, we might just build one of them teams of wonderful, enthusiastic attorneys that will look into that. All right? But try to keep your nose clean. Don't look for I can get it expunged, because you might not get it expunged. All right? Or you might not get it retried. Everything's not guaranteed, guys. All right? Let's peace out and let's move on to conspiracy to murder. How dare somebody want to do something like that? For what? 5 to 20 years? Yeah, so watch what you say. Watch how you think. It may not be in your best interest. I'm not talking to the whole group going down, because each individual, like I said, will have their own cell, their own bed, okay, in a very small space. And some people have a cellie that you don't know. And if they're suffering, you're going to get it. You can't beat up the world. You might be able to beat up your little brother and little sister, but you can't beat up the world. There's some people, and people who are not healthy are very strong. They'll attack you at all times of the night. They'll start talking and singing. What you going to do, tell your cellie to shut up? I'm going to go, what? They might be scare you a little bit until they start talking to this person, this person, this person. They'll be like, look, man, that's my friend. Don't tell my friend to shut up no more. What? You start fighting and cop another charge. Not cool. Women, same thing goes down. All right. Let's take that test. Keep up with your test, guys. 5 true and false questions. All right? Okay. Let's move forward.
The weight of my mistakes depends on how I feel. Don't let it bring you down. The weight of what I say depends on how you feel, but I don't want to bring you down, down, down.